Hey guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Mowers and Pros. Welcome to another episode of the Craftsman DLT2000. As you know from the last episode, we got it running, driving, and mowing. Everything's working on this thing after we rebuilt the engine, sorta. Engine sounds great, no problems, but it's very unsightly. It's got like a Christmas theme going on. So I'm thinking about grinding down all the rust spots on the red, giving it another touch up of red, painting the hood red so it will match colors. But right now, I'm gonna fix that seat. Alright, grinded off all the loose red paint. Center also was a bitch to take off that sticker. Peeled off these two tail light stickers that they had. Grinded down that. Now I'm just gonna get some red paint and cover that area. Another can for the entire hood after I remove the headlight lens. And then I just want this to be red. All red, not Christmas color. And that'll be good enough. And that seat, I decided to kind of patch it up and stuff, and because the seats I have probably won't fit. Because Craftsman's, I mean, you'd have to modify it to make it fit, you know, which I didn't want to do. So it's not perfect, as long as it looks decent and runs great. So it's the next day. Today, I'm gonna paint the tractor. So I was thinking, this hood is in really good shape. Why paint a perfectly good hood when I have another hood that's not in such great shape? I'm gonna paint it anyway, right? I have my paint. But like I said, this hood is in excellent condition. So I'm gonna take this hood to the backyard and pick out a worse hood to paint. So I have this nice hood, but this nice hood actually goes with the decent tractor. Got this nice hood, but that hood is just as good as a condition as this one. That ain't gonna work. That's not gonna work. Aha! Here's a yucky hood that doesn't match this tractor anyway. I'll paint that one. And this hood here sucks too, but at least this hood is gray and it matches that one. Yeah, even that tractor looks better now. I'll paint this one. I mean, it's almost red anyway. So any painter will tell you that the most work with painting is the prep work, masking things off, preparing the surface for painting. I'm gonna do very minimal stuff because it's a trash tractor anyway. I'm not painting a Ferrari. Right, what you guys think? Pretty damn good, huh? It was really easy too. Minimal masking, you know, I just did like parts of it, the main parts. Did some blending, you know what I mean? Minor masking around accessories. I mean, what are you gonna do about this, you know what I mean? Do what you can, do what you can. Foot pads, took them off. It was a pain to take this off, so I didn't. Just lifted this side up, painted this part, wait for it to dry. Put this down, lifted that up, covered it up, wait for it to dry. This lens had a lot of overspray of the burgundy paint before. I used some brake cleaner, wiped it down, came right off. Look at that, Sunrise Red DLT2000. Ah, that looks pretty good, man. Just increased the value by $100. So from that to this, I did spend about 20 bucks on paint. I think it came out pretty damn good. So my free DLT2000 is finished. Rebuilt the V-twin engine, now it runs great and no leaks. When we got this engine, it was filled with like an inch full of oil. Head gaskets, push rods, new cylinder head, new sump gasket. Put it all together, now it runs great. New HIPA carburetor on here too. Quick Sunrise Red Rust-Oleum paint job. Reconditioned the 48-inch deck. This thing runs great, and it mows great, and it drives great. Probably won't sell it this year, but I'll list it for $750 next year. So you know what I noticed in the front? Look at these brackets in the front. That's a heavy bracket. I believe they're for a snowplow attachment option. Well, might as well take that off. I bet you'd go for good money on eBay. Weight reduction. This is the surveillance video from my garage camera. I am panicking. I felt helpless not being able to find the fire extinguisher. Fuck. Is it? Holy shit. Saw the gas leak, and when I shut it off, it just burst into flames. I could not find my fire extinguisher. Oh my god. Oh my god, the panic in my eyes. Oh my god. Surprisingly though, I don't think so much has burned. Everything else seems to be okay. How's that for a video, huh? Holy shit. I'm amazed that that intake hasn't completely melted off. It was mostly just superficial, believe it or not. It's crazy. I mean, it burned for a while. I mean, I want to say it was burning for like a minute as I was panicking in the garage trying to find this stupid thing. I had it tucked away in a corner somewhere. It's just to show you, you gotta have your fire extinguisher accessible at all times because you never know when shit like this is gonna happen. But looking at it just right here, it doesn't look bad at all. It was just superficial. So yeah, the bowl nuts, the two Phillips screws that hold the bowl in, was never tight. I just tried to use my fingers to just tighten it with like a small little thumb screwdriver. You just couldn't get good leverage, you know, tightening it really hard. So of course I'm gonna tighten it really hard now, even if I have to take the carburetor off to tighten it. But I don't really see any damage, to be honest with you, which I'm amazed at because, see, the flames are out of control. Here, I'll give you a closer look at it. There we go. See, the top engine cover seems to be okay. Like a little bit of scorching over here, but you know, nothing at all. And fortunately, this intake manifold is pretty stout. Little bit of the sheathing came off of here. That was burnt, but that's no big deal at all. That solenoid's trashed, I think. Actually, let's see if it makes a click. See if it clicks. How about it? Still works. So this is all steel, right? Metal, all the way down to the bottom of the block, all the way here. So it's just this solenoid wire that's a little scorched. The throttle bracket itself is steel. Carburetor has a little charring of a look. Yeah, I think this thing spared itself of any major damage. All right, cool. Hose is still okay. Man, those flames, guys. I'll play that back for you. So let me explain exactly what happened. Decided I was gonna mow the side part of my grass, and then after that, when I got up to move the camera, I saw dripping onto the grass. So I took a peek and I saw that the bowl wasn't affixed on there right, and gas was coming out of the top of the bowl where the gasket is. It was dripping pretty good. And then I stopped mowing after I was done. I figured full throttle, it's gonna burn up some gas. Brought it back over here, and I wanted to inspect that area. So I took the hood off. As I took the hood off, I heard igniting of fuel. That's that sound. That's almost the exact sound. And I said, holy shit, where's my fire extinguisher? As I was looking for my fire extinguisher, I said, ooh, that's excellent content. Let me get the camera on. So I grabbed the camera, put it on the tripod real quick, put it there, let it record. I didn't care what angle it was, whatever, I just let it record. And I went in the garage to look for the fire extinguisher. It was hiding behind that monster cooler that I had in the corner. in a panic. I wasn't thinking. And I swear, when you're in a panic, you're not thinking. I moved the monster cooler away. There it was in the corner. Grabbed it really quick, and that's when you saw me extinguish the fire. Fortunately, there's not any major damage, just some scorching around the plastic. But I gotta tell you, this thing is made really, I mean, surprisingly, it's made really well. Disaster averted. Newly rebuilt engine too. And it runs really well, aside from the screws not being tight. But I'll do that now. Wow, what excitement today, huh? Guess what's gonna be my thumbnail for this video? You guessed it. Really tight area. So I got a 1/4 inch socket, put one of the Phillips bits on there, and tightened it. The side on the left was pretty tight already. Side on the right, 2 full turns. So now it should be okay. What do you guys think? Think it'll start?
Henry, don't start a fire.
Oh, shut up. Sounds pretty good. Check for leaks. Got water. Oh, that's fuel. It's leaking from that. I'm gonna shut it off and change the solenoid. You see how this happens? The muffler's super hot. Fuel is leaking from the solenoid. I'm trying to dilute this a little. Yeah, so if you look at it, it's leaking from the solenoid right here, because this sheathing over here, the plastic, has now deteriorated, so the fuel from the solenoid is coming out. So I got to replace the solenoid big time. But it's fuel, this is fuel pump, right? So fuel is not consistently going into the bowl right now, but I do have to stop that. Boy, what another... Ow! Oh, son of a bitch! Oh! Oh, fuck. Oh. All right, I changed the solenoid. It doesn't have a valve because I cut it. I took the old carburetor solenoid off, put it in there, fire it up, see if it leaks. No leaks. All right. My pinky toe is okay. Boy, oh boy, what excitement, huh, fellas? Now to test to see if both cylinders are running, and I think they are, I'm sure you'll all agree that they both sound good. You can test that easily by just putting a little water on this pipe, see if that cylinder is running. As you can see, it's hotter than hell. That water won't even stay on it. Bounces right off. which means it's piping hot, which means this cylinder is running. See this one? Yep. Both cylinders are red hot, meaning both spark plugs are firing, both cylinders are generating that kind of heat. So this is a healthy running engine. If it didn't burn down, boy oh boy was I lucky. Not lucky in a sense that the tractor almost burned down to nothing, but lucky that the damage is very, very minimal, if any. All we saw was that didn't work was the solenoid end that was burned to a crisp. So nothing was holding the gas, so it was leaking out here, which could have caused another fire. Swapped out the solenoid, doesn't leak anymore. Tighten up the 2 damn screws of the bowl that I forgot to tighten. And this is what could happen. If you're doing too many things at the same time, you're gonna forget those 2 screws. As you saw from time lapse earlier, I put some Fix-A-Flat in here just to give it a try to see if it would seal a little better than the ATF in there. Mowed my lawn, which caused this whole problem in the first place, but my lawn is mowed. I actually went to the lawn and took some pictures of it because I gotta try to sell this thing because I've got nowhere to put it. As you know, it's a 48-inch wide deck. It won't fit through my 46-inch gates to my backyard. So it has to stay out here in the driveway, or I gotta clean out my garage and put it in there. So what excitement, fellas. Pretty exciting for a plain Monday, you know what I mean? At least for me. I'm glad I got that on video, because that's, to me, the content is worth a lot. Tractor, not so much, but I'm glad we got that on video. It probably burned 20 seconds, 25 seconds longer than it should have, but to have the content for you guys to see is priceless. So I think the paint job came out okay, good enough for what it is, right? We got it for free! For free! And it's a running, mowing, driving tractor. Deluxe tractor at that. And so I didn't spend any money on it other than the 2 cans of red spray paint, which costs $13, $14. So I'm in this for $13, $14. And a minor heart attack. And a stubbed pinky toe. That's all I'm in for it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. You should. That was pretty interesting. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Mowers and Blowers, the YouTube channel, to your friends, family, and whoever likes this small engine shit. Did you know 73% of you guys are not subscribed? Check below. Make sure you're subscribed. Really helps your boy Henry out. Also follow my Instagram, @Mowers and Blowers. If you'd like to donate a buck or two,
we need you to donate a buck or two.
PayPal.me/Mowers and Blowers. Even $1 helps out the cause. It allows me to make small engine content like this one. Hope you guys have a better day than I did. We'll see you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.
Oh my God, what a fucking nightmare!
See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.